Hi everyone, we are here at Taylor Morrison, Lark Hill in West Summerlin. So these are townhomes by Taylor Morrison. We already did their home community, Ashland. That's new up here. And this is in the same zip code, the same West Summerlin area. The Las Vegas Strip is east. As you can see, it's beautiful. Those views probably will not stay because one of the pluses about this community is that they will be right next to the large kind of urban core development where there will be all these retail stores, grocery, coffee shops, restaurants, all clothing stores. And people do like to be near all of that stuff. So Caldwell Park and Vertex, which are the other two well-known townhome communities in this zip code that are brand new, they are a little bit further away. So Caldwell Park is about 12 minutes away and Vertex is probably about 8 minutes away. So this is, a lot of people, they always tell me, hey, we want to be right next to where the stores are or pretty close. So that's what this is going to be. As always, so this community is about 7 months old. They've sold about 26 out of 105 townhomes here. They have 3 to choose from. And one of the reasons why I'm here is because prices have dropped here. They have adjusted the pricing and put in a few incentives. So please, first off, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, please. I do appreciate it. We do a lot of these videos. We're going to do a lot more. So this is more of an update video. I do want to make mention that these particular lots are going to be tremendous. As with all these communities, you are going to have lots that are close to being free, and then you're going to have lots that are, these are going to be 60,000 or more, but probably in that range, and they are not released yet. There is one way down there that is, and that's 60,000. But you're going to have sky. You're going to forever have no one looking down into your area, and that's important with these homes. These are a little bit higher end, and one of the things that comes with that is a lot of windows. So when you have a lot of windows in your house, you don't want to have homes looking down on you. You would prefer to have one of these lots to avoid that, So when you're out on your balcony, like you could see that balcony right there, no home behind them. So that's great. And let's go very quickly into these. This is the entrance. So we're just gonna go in here real quick and take a look and see. We're in the sales office right here, and the sales office is normally the garage. So we're gonna step in. The garage is in the front, and the front door would be in the back area. So there's unit 1, 2, and 3. This is the biggest one. So this one is 2,000 square feet, and we're going to come through. And these are very modern. These are, like I said, a little bit higher end. And these prices have come down. So these prices, oops, sorry about that. See all these windows? So, these are big windows. You would prefer to, have a little privacy when you buy your lot. Okay, now this particular home has about $120,000 in upgrades, just because everything that you see, like these stairs and everything. So right now, in addition to the price decreases, which are anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000 from the original prices, they are giving you 3% towards closing costs, which is, let's call it $15,000. And then they are providing, in addition to that, that they will help you with the interest rate on your loan if you use their lender, which is fine. Using a builder's lender is the best way to go. They will save you another 1%. So if interest rates are at 6.5%, they will get it down to 5.5%. So that usually costs another $15,000. So this is a pretty good size. Great room. Here's a bath. So they do have a bedroom downstairs, and I'm just going through. This is a nice room. It has pretty high ceilings, and as I said, these windows. That's one of the ways you could tell a higher end home is if they've got a lot of windows. That is a pretty good situation, because windows are not something that builders, there you go, I'm going to try to stay out the way. So this is kind of the half bath and the bath for this bedroom. So that's a 3/4. No bathtub, but it does have everything else. Let's go upstairs, because this can be up to a 5-bedroom home, townhome. So you already have the 1-bedroom downstairs, and here we are. This is the loft area. There's a window here, which you can really see through that. That's really nice. Big window here. Big loft area. That's really nice. Here's a bedroom. These bedrooms are pretty good size. Okay. So this is by the time this is done, if you get one of the nicer lots, you don't have to put in $120,000 in stuff. Let's say you put in 60. You're going to be looking at $650 for this, which is, for this area, you got to remember the area that we're in is just. So this is an example where here is your primary bedroom. And now this is not bad. You have these properties across the street, but if you had one of those lots that I just showed you and you go out onto your balcony, you're enjoying a lot more view, cloud, sky, all that stuff that you're not going to see the strip, but you will not have people looking down on you. Pretty nice closet. Yep. See, they upgraded this flooring, and they put a lot of money into this shower. So there are things that they do on the model homes that you don't necessarily have to do all that stuff. Okay, so this is the primary, which is separate from the other bedrooms. So you got the loft here. So the primary bedroom is there, stairs. It's always nice to have a loft where people are walking through and they're not interrupting the TV and games or whatever it is. So someone coming up the stairs or someone leaving, you're really not interrupting, which is kind of nice. Okay, this is the way they did it was a 4-bedroom, because there's 3 bedrooms up here. This is what you could have made a 5th bedroom. Instead, they made it a loft, which looks great. So for 4-bedroom, right in this primary location, again, you're already in an incredible zip code where kind of everybody wants to be, but you're closest to where the shops are. So when you want to go get some coffee, where everybody seems to want to go, you're going 1 minute, while maybe in some of these other places you're going 10 minutes or 8, it's just people, if that is something that entices you. Okay, we're going into the second unit, and this is actually unit 1, but it's the middle unit. So it's 1,645 square feet. This is about $450,000. And that is about a pretty large price adjustment from where it started. This is a nice open floor plan right here. This is very nice. If you're just looking for something that's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, this is really nice. This has a lot of room, and it's got a lot of nice features. And also, just remember, you're getting the 3% closing cost and the 1% reduction in interest rate, which is worth about $15,000. That's what it costs to buy down your interest rate on a $450,000 property. So you have the half bath here. So this one, there is no bedroom downstairs. So this is the full. It's pretty nice. Again, you're going to be right by all of these stores, which they have yet to build that, but you have a nice landing here, so it's not all just one flight of stairs. This also does not have a loft, so you basically have 3 bedrooms up here. I always like to highlight why you would buy this over something else, because you can look through each and every little thing and compare to what you're getting. But the main reason that people would be getting this unit in particular and paying what you're paying for it, which by the time you're done is again going to be, for a good lot. Okay, so that lot right there, that is going to be $60,000, and you're going to be looking at a lot of nice stuff forever. But the reason is all of these stores are going to be lining this whole area. They have yet to develop it. It is planned. It is zoned. But all of those lots, and you're going to be right here. So instead of driving 10 minutes, you could actually walk to those stores. And that is, downtown Summerlin has stores like the Apple Store and all the fashion stores and many, many restaurants. And it's going to be the same thing up here. So that's why you would buy one of these Taylor Morrison Ashland units. It's not always about, and they are a little bit more upgraded. It is a little bit higher end builder. I would say that KB is the most affordable entry level builder. Tri-Point is a very high end builder, which we'll do an update video on Vertex next. So we did an update video on Caldwell Park and talked about the pricing in there. Okay, sorry, hold on. Here we are. So this is the 3rd unit, but they put unit 2 here. This is 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, almost 1,800 square feet. So another thing that is a little bit higher end is that these units, these townhomes will only have 3 to, kind of like you will only have to deal with 2 or 3 other ones that are connected. Whereas Caldwell Park, they might have 5 or 6 in a row over there. But those are great too. Everything in 89138 is going to be very desirable, great location, everything brand new. There you go. Again, lots of windows. This is very roomy over here. That's very roomy. Very nice couch. Put a dining table here. This is actually really, really great. This is very nice. Everything in these units is electric. They just couldn't put gas in this location. The gas company could not install gas. That's why everything is electric here. So in the other models, they had the upgraded railings. Here they have these. It's not a pony wall. It's wood. It's nice. It's white. Very nice. Again, a landing. You don't have to. They have a loft up here. It's not as big as the one from the biggest unit, but it is nice. Okay. So all of these have a balcony from the primary. Okay, they all have pretty good sized closets. You put nice wood floors in these. Okay. That's the primary bedroom. And So it's kind of hard to see where this urban core, because you're just looking at land, but just envision a few dozen very popular stores that are going to line this area for about, I would say, a half a mile or a quarter mile down. So it's more like a rectangle, and it's just going to be really, really nice. And it's going to be higher end stores. Summerlin does not sell the land. They do not outsource any of that. They handle all of the stores, and it will still be a Summerlin leased and owned and managed situation. So it's not like it's questionable. It's going to be tremendous, and people are going to want to live here. Like, you get to come up here now, and it might be confusing to see. You might have to take that extra time to envision what it's going to look like, but when it's all done, people are going to be like, wow, this is great. And that's just the way it's going to be. So this is a great option for people that want to be near the stores. These are about $50,000 more than Caldwell Park, but you're getting that location. So if you have any interest, please give me a call. I'm at 702-606-4018, 702-606-4018. I am very connected to all of these builders. I live up here, and I sold the first home in the Ashland community of Taylor Morrison. Those were the bigger homes. And I sold the first one in there. I sold the first one in the Tri-Point community. So that's all this year. And my clients got probably the better lots, the best lots that you're probably going to get. And I try to, to hire an agent. The purpose of it is to get the best situation for yourself while you're buying the property. A lot of people, they go into a new home builder, they don't have an agent, and they could have done way better if they had used an agent like myself that lives in the area, comes up here all the time, knows what the deal is, and knows the value of those lots that seem to be more expensive, knows how to negotiate a little bit further than the printed advertised incentives. So please like and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate it. And feel free to reach out, ask any questions. Thanks for watching.